horn, everyone. You like my new bumper sticker? Gotten a few smiles and thumbs up as I'm driving. It's totally true, though. Probably going to be, like, pulling off at a lot of these little places that I'm at right now. This is the Scenic River here in Oregon. And anything like this that happens to be, like, free is really going to catch my eye. Because, sure, you could probably spend a lot of money at a lot of places. I really like these little free no-name places. And I'll find them all around the country in any state. That's the Scenic River down there. We can probably get a little closer, but this is within walking distance right outside my RV. Yeah, it's noisy. I'm not sleeping here tonight. This is just my first stop on the road to Astoria. And, you know, this is why it's going to take me forever. Ugh, somebody left their socks. Yeah, this is my first stop on the way to Astoria. I'll talk more about that later, but it's going to be like the northwest tip of Oregon. It'd be nice. But this is a little park. They're calling it the Beaver Boat Ramp. A little Safeway across the street, so I could still get some groceries if I needed to stock up on anything today. They're asking for a $2 parking fee in all these slots. They all say that they're reserved. It's pay. I have no idea why there's no markings over here where I'm parked in the gravel. Nothing marked. Not city property, state property, just unmarked gravel on the river. So, of course, that's what I like. And it also might be a good place to fish. There's the boat launch. Beaver Landing is what they're calling this. Nice. Right on. Very nice. Yeah. Oh, there's fish down there. Crud, I don't have an Oregon fishing license. That's the bummer part. I'm not even going to be in some of these states very long, but I can't even legally fish. Unless I get a license in every state that I pass through real quick. Nice place, though. You guys might get a kick out of this. So how did I repair those 2 holes that were in the side of my RV? I had duct tape on them. I just added a vent. I got that at the wrecking yard the other day. It's still taped and secured underneath, but on the outside, it just looks like a discreet vent. Since patching it would be impossible to match the fiberglass and everything, that just looks... It works for me. That's pretty much how I fix stuff. I'm just going to silicone over all the cracks and seams and all the screw heads, and job done. Well, look at this. The sun came out. It's going to burn off all this fog, and I'm going to be in a really good mood. Pretty cool. I'm not going to be using the GoPro microphone anymore. I know some people said they didn't even notice the clicking 2 days ago, but it's there. It almost ruined the video, so I don't know if it's the cord adapter, don't know if it's the microphone, don't know if it's the input of the camera, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. We're just going to use the GoPro as normal. And yeah. Alright, go for a drive and see what we can find on the way to Astoria. Gears are popping. We've been climbing for a while now. Signs are always good. Oregon State Parks. Sharp turn. Oh wow, look at that. Pretty neat. Pretty cool. So I don't know how it works from state to state, but here in Oregon it looks like some state parks, city parks are free, and some of them have fees. And I don't really see any pattern to it or anything. It's just either or, pretty much. See, it says, this park donated to Clatsop County by Fred Bradley and the heirs of Elmer Bradley of Bay City, Michigan, July. Nice. Alright guys, I messed up. I'm locked out of the RV. And I left the damn headlights on. So, I have a dead battery right now. I have every single window and door securely locked. Jax is locked in the RV. I mean, I'm making an effort to keep security really tight in the RV. I never leave any of the latches. You know, I wouldn't be that lucky. Damn. Huh. In a perfect world, I could just dial up AAA since I'm paying for it, and I have free lockout services. And I would probably need a jump start too, because obviously the battery is going to be dead by the time they get there. But unfortunately, but if you look in the passenger seat there, there's my phone, there's my wallet with my member ID card. Can't make a phone call. When I got here at first, there was 2 businessmen over here in their car, but now there's nobody. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I could just sit here and wait for somebody to come to the park, or I could walk out to the highway where they're going 55 miles an hour and try to flag somebody down to use their phone and internet to get the AAA number. I'm probably only going to sit here about another half hour, and then I am going to go out to the highway and start flagging down truckers or somebody. I feel really stupid. I can't believe I did this, but I got out and I grabbed the camera. I never took the keys out of the ignition. I just, for some reason, I pushed the button on the door, and I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't. And I have spare keys with a friend in Olympia, Washington. That doesn't do me any good on the road, so it's okay. We'll get this figured out. I will call AAA. I will have an Oregon branch of AAA come out, unlock me, charge the batteries, and then I'll learn from this lesson. I'll make some keys, some extra keys, and have them with me in a different place on the RV. And, you know, Jax is going to be fine in there. He's got food, water, and a litter box. He can survive 12 hours without me. Easy. It's just kind of a little frustrating, so alright, I gotta go get some work done. I'll get back to you guys with an update here in a little bit. You know, this isn't the first time I've used AAA, though. I've actually used it twice before, both last year with the other RV. I had Tilly towed one time. No, I had Tilly towed twice, in Olympia and down in Florida. So this will be the third time I've used AAA, if I can get a hold of them, or maybe somebody else shows up with a Slim Jim. I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated, though. Alright, well, I was down there for about a half an hour, just waving at cars. Nobody's stopping. Nobody knows what I'm waving at, obviously. I don't know how I thought that was going to work. And then up the street a little farther, a little Toyota pulled off this little loop thing, and I saw him stop. And I was like, man, I could probably race up there and go ask them real quick. And then I saw their door open, and I knew they were going to take pictures of the view or whatever. So I ran up the side of the road and asked him if they could look up the number for the AAA roadside assistance in Oregon for me, and then dial that number for me. And I got through, and I told them I don't have my member card because it's in there. I don't have a phone, so you can't have the lock guy call me because I don't have a way. And she's like, well, you can just I'll tell you what, I'll give you an estimate of 1 to 2 hours, and then if you want to, if you can ever get a hold of another phone or something, you can just call us back with that number and get an update on this account. So that's all I can do. I'm kind of out of breath. Holy cow. So now I'm just gonna sit here and wait. If somebody else shows up to the park here in a couple hours and I still haven't seen a locksmith, then I'll ask if I can use their phone. So that's how you get through this. Thank God for AAA though, man. Well, cool. While I'm waiting here, Somebody showed up and let me use their phone and get an update on AAA, and AAA is now saying that they will be here at 1:04, which is, I think it's like a little over an hour from now, so I'm happy. He gave me some maps that he doesn't need anymore, Astoria, and here's an Oregon map, bunch of cool stuff, so I can do some reading in literature, but look at this, the view cleared up, all the fog burned off while I've been sitting here waiting. Took one look over there and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, when I showed up you couldn't see any of this. Alright, that was not a big a deal. Don't worry, that was nothing. That was just a delay in my day. I was a little stressed there. Everything worked out great. AAA is a very valuable type of insurance on the road. I strongly recommend it. I've used it 3 times. The annual membership for it costs the same as 1 tow out of pocket. So, at the very least, you're prepaying for a tow. And I've gotten well over my money's worth in it. Unlike auto insurance, I've gotten my money's worth out of AAA for sure. So now we're back on the road. I'm not sure where I'm gonna boondock. I do want to go explore this city, maybe even give it a couple days. Today and tomorrow are supposed to be sunny, so I want to find a place that allows me to tilt the panel and get some solar in the afternoon. So what I like to do is I got my compass here, and if my compass heading is west, if it says I'm facing west, that's perfect. That means south is over here, where the panel goes up like this. So that's kind of what I look for. That way I'm not pulling out my phone all the time. I just look at my compass and now, Astoria, Oregon, I was reading, is one of the oldest historic towns west of the Cascade Mountains. $2.19 for gas. I haven't seen prices that low in a year. That's cool. So it's a historic town. Lots to explore. This is free parking right here. It'd be great for an RV. Right here would be good parking right there. I'd have to use my jacks because that's going to tilt way down towards the curb. I'll just jack it back up, and then I got the sun right here. So I'll keep that in mind here, but let's go a little farther in here. Big old tugboat coming up here on the right. The Peacock. That's cool. I want to go in there. Oh, there's a new Toyota. Yeah, I think I can park in there somewhere. Oh, this is the Maritime Museum. I don't want to park in there because I know they have parking restrictions in there. I might want to check this out though, so he flopped. He flopped. You flopped. Yeah, you did. I know. Oh. Alright, so this is where I'm going to park today and tonight. Hold off this little section that doesn't have any parking restrictions. And this locksmith place. Ironically, I parked next to a locksmith. Anyway, they're out of business. We're moving, blah, blah, blah. So this is out of business. Not going to get bothered by anyone, even though they don't have a right to be bothered. Still, I got a truck pulling in right now who likes my idea. He's going to stay right next to me as well. Why not, right? Hey guys, Jack's here, along with his human servant, Eric. Thanks for watching our RV channel. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up below. Don't forget to watch all of our other videos. We got some great material out there. Subscribe to our channel so you can get the latest updates here on the road. Can you say hi? Talk to you guys later.